I'm going to show you in this video how to write a discharge note. It has its own little complexity to it, so I thought it'd be better to have it as just a separate video. We were working on our progress note, and you do everything the same way as you would your progress note. You still have to go to your flow sheet, write your daily as to indicate what you actually did on that day, and your note that gets attached to the daily note over here. Again, you can do the same thing. See discharge note. Come over to your notes section. Okay. This we already opened a progress note. I'm just gonna, for the sake of simplicity, we're gonna stick within this same screen. Now you're going to come to this report selector and go to discharge report. Once you're here, you'll notice that this is not like the progress note. You can't just click off from this one and click back and have it auto-populate. The reason being is that they want you to be able to choose which note you're essentially going to be making this discharge report look like. So that's when you come over here and you see this copy note indicator button. Click on that. Now once I'm in here, this is a very messy chart because it's the test patient, but usually you're going to have your initial evaluation, some daily notes, a progress note, some daily notes. We call them follow-ups here. Okay, in this case, let's say that we're going to you want your discharge to be based on the initial evaluation. What I typically do is I'm going to call up the last progress note. So that's just my style, but you can pick the initial evaluation. So you basically, there's these little arrows here next to each note. You click on that, it drops down to open up. Now from here, what it allows you to do is pick what you want to be copied over. I typically always just hit these 2 page icons and then it'll copy everything from that last progress note. If you wanted to, for example, you're like, this was a brief discharge note. I don't want to include some of these special tests, or this has changed a lot over the course of care, so I'm not going to include some of these things. You can unselect them if you want to, but simplest is probably just to hit these 2 page icons. Once you do that, now it's going to pull it up and look just like all the other initial evaluations and progress notes. You click through the sections, go through your goals, hit lock. Again, you can come to print notes. That's where you'll fax from. Hit your send fax. This is your discharge report. Sometimes it will select something different, but are going to be your discharge note. If you want a signature, again, on the discharges, we don't need a signature, but if you want to make sure that they put one on there, you want to make sure that they've looked at it at least briefly, then you can hit true. You can then hit send fax. Make sure your referrals information's in there. Hit send fax. It'll give us an error if we try to here, but if you hit send fax, and that's all there is to it.